Oh my gosh, people, stop caulking baseboards in tubs. Oh, hold on, I got a text. So the wife just texted me. She said, "This is a true." She said, "I'm home now, but I have to go pee." She just got home from Kroger. The ceiling itself came out great. I mean, really nice. I'm really digging that. That's a cool beach look right there. Yeah, is that a great way to wake up or what? Now that's a front porch view right there. That is just awesome. Morning. So if you haven't been following everything we're doing here at the beach, let me take you inside and show you where we stand after a week or so. The kitchen is pretty much done except for the countertops and the backsplash. We're doing a really cool backsplash. But all the cabinets have been painted, all new appliances. We have a new sink, new faucets, wood blinds, light fixture, all that stuff is done. That's done. The living room. The living room is pretty much done. My wife has a little bit more decorating to do. We have some black and white cool prints that I've shot that are going to go up. But we've got all new upholstery. The whole place has been painted. We took off the old drapes. All new wood blinds installed. New ceiling fan. Still have to deal with the ceiling and the floors. So we've got popcorn ceiling in here. And we know that we have some settling. 21-year-old house at the beach. There's a little bit of settling. Right here I have a crack in the tape, I can tell. So we do have a little bit of a dip down. I'm gonna have a guy come, quote, pulling down the popcorn ceiling and just finishing and painting. It's a huge job. That's something you can do yourself, but I don't want to do that myself. I'm too old for that. So he's gonna come quote me this. We initially had thought about Shiplap up here or nickel gap, and I'm still considering it. I don't know. So what we decided to do is we decided to do a test over here in the bathroom, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna just run you through. Anyways, I'm in this is a small guest bathroom. It is a 1, 2, 3. It is a full 3 unit, so it has a sink, shower, and toilet. And we're gonna paint this. We're gonna get rid of this crap. Put up a new light fixture, new mirror, new shower curtain, and we're doing pergo wood floors out here, and we're just going to bring the pergo in here and get rid of this white tile, because this white tile shows every piece of dirt. But look at this crap. So I'm in here pulling baseboards, and I taught my son this trick. Basically, we just take a knife and we run a knife along here to separate the paint line when we pull a baseboard off. But man, these people, look at all the caulk that they've been using here. And look at this on the tub. Look at that. Is that crazy or what? So now I'm having to go in and scrape all this off the tub with a blade so we don't damage that tub, which we don't want to replace. And then, I mean, look at this. Look at that back there. Is that crazy or what? And then look at these baseboards. You're wondering why I'm not reusing these baseboards? Look at these things. They're just nasty. They are just nasty, covered with all kinds. Look at that. That's just nasty crap. So I'm here alone. Actually, my yard guy just showed up. He comes and cuts the lawn once a week down here. Maybe every other week in the wintertime. Nice guy. So I went to Home Depot, and here's what we've decided. I went to Home Depot and I bought enough to do the bathrooms. So I have pulled off, as you can see, I've got the vent fan pulled out, that pulled out. And here's what I'm doing. I'm marking my studs. I have a stud finder, and I'm marking my studs all the way across. And then what I do is I put a nail here, and then I'll take my chalk line and I'll snap a chalk line. I'll put up my boards, and we'll see how we like it. So I've never done nickel gap on a ceiling before. So I'm figuring this shit out as I go. I'm no expert at this. Let's give it a shot. I have got chalk lines that I've drawn on my ceiling. I hammer a nail in each of the studs over here after I find my studs, hook the line, go over to this side, snap my chalk line. So now I have chalk lines wherever my studs are. So now I've got my first board cut. I'm leaving, so the wall to wall here is 89.5. I'm cutting my board at 89.25. So I'm leaving a little bit of gap on the ends. We're gonna have surround molding, but you do not want to fit this tight. You want this to have a little bit of play when you put this up, like all boards on the ceiling, because you'll start to get that warp, that movement. So, oh gosh. So I'm in this little bathroom all by myself, and I'm trying to figure out how best to put these boards up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put them up and probably shoot a nail in the middle and then work my way to the ends. Again, spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch. Let's see how it goes. So, hidey ho, hidey ho, hidey ho. Fat man through a skinny crack. Oh, oh. Fat man through a skinny crack. Oh, oh. So why am I only putting one nail? Because here's the deal. I thought a lot about this, and I'm in a hurricane zone. And if my roof ever gets taken off here and I get a lot of water damage, I want this stuff to actually sort of let water come through and to be able to take it off and replace it easily. If I start putting 3 and 4 nails per beam, I'll never get that crap off. But now, if I ever had to replace it, I've got one brad on each 2x4 basically holding it. So I could replace it. I've been at this a while. I'm taking my time, just making sure that I do this right. Hopefully do it right, but it looks pretty darn good. Look at that. Now, I'll have molding. I'm going to put a clean looking strip of molding all around the edges. But man, that looks so much better than popcorn. Now, here's my problem. My problem comes into play that I'm at the beach house and I have all my tools here. And I've got one strip left up here. Let me show you what's going to happen when I put this last strip up. When I put this up, get up on the turlet. When I put this last strip up, let's see here. When I put this one up, I'm gonna have to rip a piece, and I don't have a table saw. So, I think the solution is, since I've saved myself close to $20,000 already on this project, is just go buy a cheap table saw. Because I want to do at least the other bathroom and maybe do some other rooms in this shiplap if it comes out nice. Last piece. Okay, so I didn't have to buy a table saw. All I had to do was I rigged up my skill saw and some clamps. I had to go buy some clamps, plus I had a short couple pieces of wood. The last piece. So I just ripped this with a skill saw, 3 1/4 inches, and I think we're gonna be good. So anyways, I'm gonna finish this last piece, and I want to make sure it gets tucked in here right, so I gotta move the camera. Then I gotta do molding. Okay guys, so it's the next morning and I figured it was a long day. Up at 5:30 in the morning, and I put down the paintbrush at about 11 o'clock at night. I bet you I spent an hour cutting grout out from these people. I think they own stock in DuPont, because I had to cut grout all out from here. It just looked horrible. So I cut all that grout. I'm going to re-grout it. And I'm playing with the trim molding at this point. I'm not really sure what I want. So I'm looking at that rounded piece and I'm thinking, do I want to go rounded or do I want to do square? I'm not really sure. But the ceiling itself came out great. I mean, really nice. I'm really digging that. That's a cool beach look right there. Now for the light, that was no problem. The exhaust, the light, I'm gonna have to get, let me show you. This is an older ceiling fan. I went up there and cleaned the fan off, but I have to get an extender bolt. So I'm gonna have to order a little, or buy a little extender bolt for that, to put that fan back on. So I'll get that done. Also, I went ahead and installed a new lighting fixture. There was a horribly nasty one. There was a nasty mirror here. Picked up a new mirror. A new vanity and new toilet. We'll be doing that this week. And the floor, we're not sure on the floor. The flooring, this place does kind of this. So we're going to be talking to a couple flooring experts about leveling, and we're going to put down, we're probably going to put down some type of dark gray pergo in here. So that's where we stand. So hit subscribe and I'll keep going. Doc.